to infinite current carrying sheet, when a current flowing per unit length is given as lambda. So this is a sheet. So current is flowing through this sheet into this one like this. And this is a infinitely long sheet. So I am not showing the end here. So this will be extended like this. It is just like this one, infinite sheet. Here, this is the thickness of this one and this length is infinite. So other end is not known. So I am just showing only this portion here and the current is entering here in this direction. Let the width of this one, because this is the length, this is the height, this is the width. The current for unit width is given as lambda. So in this it is given lambda. Lambda is the total current per unit width. So total width of the sheet is given as W. So what is the total current here? I. Total current is I, which is acting into this one. Total current by total width is called current for unit width, which is given as lambda in this case. Now, if you take this first current, only this current which is entering into this one, when the current is entering into this board, field in this direction is downwards, but here field in this direction is upwards. Here, when we are applying this one, when the field current is entering into the sheet like this, here this side field is downwards, but here this side field is upwards. So here I am going to denote due to this current, due to this current, due to this current, due to this current, this current, due to all these currents, the field on right side of this sheet will be downwards. This is the direction of the magnetic field. And in this direction, the field is upwards. Now, to find out the magnetic field, due to this one, I am going to use Ampere circuit law. So, I am using one Amperian loop here. So, this is the Amperian loop. So, this edge is A, this edge is B, this edge is corner is C, this corner is D. So, this is the Amperian loop that I am taking here. By using this one, first let me find out magnetic field in this one. Total line integral of B bar dot dl bar is given by magnetic field due to these four sides of this Amperian loop. The first one is B bar dot dl bar from limits A to B. Why? Because this length of this corner from here to here, it is A to B. So this is A, B. Integral of B bar dot dl bar for the second side, that is BC of the Amperian loop. So I am going to take this as BC plus, for the third side, this is B bar dot dl bar, and the third side is CD, this is CD plus, and for fourth side, this will be B bar dot dl bar from D to A. Here I am going to write lambda is the current for unit width of this sheet. Now in this case, I am going to write this as, for the first side, you see this one, from A to B, this is the length of this one. Let the length of this one, let me take it as L. And the magnetic field is also acting downwards. This is B. So both B and L are acting in the same direction. This will become B into L cos 0 is 1 plus. What is the magnetic field direction and length of this one? This one is, let us say this is X. But magnetic field is acting downwards, angle 90. So BDL cos 90 will become 0. So this component will become 0 here. And here this is once again B into L. Why? Because see this one, here I am moving from C to D and the field is also acting in the same direction CD, and here it is perpendicular. So once again this is equal to 0. So the total magnetic field, if you add this, you will get 2 into BL. This is line integral of B bar dot DL bar. This is equation 1. Now, What is the current enclosed by this ampere loop in this case? The current is equal to this linear current density into width. So I is equal to lambda into omega for the total width, but I is equal to only for this length. This small I is equal to lambda into this total width is W, but the width of the sheet that is enclosed by this loop is only L. So this is lambda L. So this must be equal to, according to this value equal to mu naught times the current enclosed by this loop. So I am going to write 2BL is equal mu naught times lambda L. Get the LL get cancels. The magnetic field due to this sheet is given by mu naught lambda by 2. So this is the final expression to find out magnetic field due to a thin, infinitely long current carrying sheet. Cavity. So I am going to take a cylinder here, and this is a cylindrical rod here. So in this cylindrical rod I am going to take only the side view or the cross section of this cylinder. I am not going to consider this one. So this is just like the thin sheet only, but a cylindrical portion. So this is the center here, and from this cylinder, if a cylindrical cavity is removed here, this portion is removed. So this is the removed portion from this cylindrical wire. So this is the actual portion. From this only some portion is removed here. Now, what is the magnetic field at a point somewhere here in this cavity? So this is center of this full cylindrical portion. This is the center of this portion removed, and let me take this point as P. We know that the magnetic field due to a cylindrical portion is given by mu naught lambda by 2. Here we can write this as mu naught by 2 lambda. This can be written as mu naught by 2 into lambda. This is current density is given by current per unit area. So current is equal to current density into area. But lambda is the current density per unit length. Lambda is current per unit length or width here. Now here this is lambda L. So this is lambda into width. So from these two what we can write? J can be written as lambda omega by A. So this is width. This can also be written as width into length. So J is equal to lambda by L. In place of lambda you can write J into length. So in place of lambda I am replacing this with J current density into length. Now I want magnetic field here due to this total, this one. This is the length between these two. So I am going to write this as C1P. This is the magnetic field due to full solid cylinder. So magnetic field due to removed cylinder is given by mu naught by 2 into J into C2P, because this is from here to here is C2P. Now what is the net magnetic field here? B net is given by B due to solid cylinder minus, because we need to remove this one from the entire value. So you can take mu naught by J, mu naught by 2J common. So mu naught J by 2. The remaining steps C1P minus C2P. But C1P is a vector here. This I can write here. So this is C1, this is C2, this is P. This is C1P, this is C2P. So by using this triangle of vector addition, this plus this will give this one, that is C1 C2 bar plus C2 bar is equal C1 bar. So what is C1 C2 bar? C1 bar minus C2 bar. So in place of C1 bar minus C2 bar, I can write the net magnetic field as mu naught J by 2 C1 C2. That is the distance between the two centers only. magnetic field due to non-uniform current density. Generally current density is given by J is equal to total current by total area. So this will be constant. But here the current density of a wire varies with radius as J is equal to KR square. So this is given like this. So this is a wire. This is the center of this one. This is the axis through which current is flowing in throughout this one. Now this is the material of this one. If you want to find out magnetic field at this point, here J is not constant, J is varying. If you want to find magnetic field here, now you construct a small strip here, radius R. The total radius is capital R here. Now, what is the current density here? The current density is given by, current density is equal to current into the area, so which is given by small current in that region by small area. So this is di by dA. So di can be written as J into dA. What is this area of this small strip here, that is we are going to consider here? This is the small strip. Total circumference 2 pi r, width of this strip, let me take it as dr. Then this can be written as di is equal J into 2 pi r into dr. This is the equation 1, current 1. Now, if you want to find out current within this region from 0 to small r, you can integrate this one by taking the limits. But if you want to find out current throughout this one, then directly I cannot use I is equal to J into A, because J is not a constant, J is a variable. So what is the total current through this one? Total current is given by I is equal to integral dI, which is equal to integral J into 2 pi r into dr. So what is this J? J is a variable, J is not a constant. If J is constant, directly you can use this one, J into area. But J is a variable which is given by KR square. So I is given by K into R square into 2 pi r dr limits. So K is a constant, you can bring it outside. 2 is a constant, pi is a constant. Integral R square and R power 1. This is R cube dr. So I is given by 2 pi k. This is R power 4 by 4. What are the limits here? The minimum value of R is 0. The maximum value of is capital R. So you can write 0 to R. So the total current flowing through this wire is given by 2 pi k R power 4 by 4. This get cancelled. This is pi k R power 4 by 2. So this is a current passing through this wire, total current passing through this wire. Now, if you want to find out magnetic field at a different points, so let me take R less than capital R. So this is capital R. So I am going to take a point here. If R less than capital R, what is the magnetic field in this case? The magnetic field is given by line integral of B bar dot dl bar is equal mu naught times the current enclosed by this loop at this point 1. So this is B into, what is the circumference of the circle? This is 2 pi r is equal to mu naught into, what is the current through this area only, through this area. So just to replace capital R with small r. Why? Because radius of this one is a small r here. So total current within that one is given by pi k r power 4 by 2. So this 2 will come here, or 2 you can write B here. This will become, you can cancel pi, and 1 r will get cancelled here. So mu naught k r cube by 4. So this is the magnetic field due to this portion. What is the magnetic field at this point 2? So on the surface, that is, if small r is exactly equal to capital R, small r is equal to capital R, then what is the magnetic field? Line integral of B bar dot DL bar is equal mu naught times the total current through this one. Why? Because this is 0.2. If you construct a Ampere loop here, it will enclose the total current passing through this one, and this is the total current. So directly you can write B into 2 pi r is equal mu naught times of pi k r power 4 by 2 pi k r power 4 by 2 here. So here also you can cancel this r and r cube. This pi and pi get cancels. So the magnetic field is given by mu naught k r cube by 2 2s are 4. So this is the magnetic field at the on the surface of this one when the j is varying with. In other problems they may give j is equal to j naught r cube or j is equal to j naught e power minus r. So they may give some variables on which we have to differentiate this one, or here you have to integrate this one to find out the final value.